Hi, I'm Jim Billmaier, CEO of Patent Navigation. We're the creators of TurboPatent. That's Paul Vanna Watts, the first officer at TurboPatent, Patent Navigation. Our mission is to democratize the patent system. There's a lot of entrepreneurs, I've been an entrepreneur, who face a tough choice of, do I build the product or do I spend $20,000 or $30,000 on an attorney? Easy choice, you go hire the engineer and build the product. So we're trying to solve that problem. Next slide. So 82% of, this is a UC Berkeley study, early phase companies have patentable IP, 480 companies surveyed, only 24% did it. Why did the 60% not do it? Time and cost. Currently, a patent costs somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000. Just the application, even a provisional application done right, is about $5,000 to $6,000, and a non-provisional, before you've had to work it through the whole system, is $15,000-ish, give or take, depending on your patent. So what we did was we said, why does it cost so much? Because there's a lot that goes into that, and a lot of it turns out to be not a lot of value add from your patent attorney making $400 an hour, but a lot of administrative, crappy stuff. And so we reverse engineered this and created a product called TurboPatent, which is a cloud-based product that's workflow primarily for patent attorneys, maybe CTOs, patent agents, those kinds of folks, to really streamline this process. There's like 6 major functions in the product, but we're only going to have time to show you like one really quickly. A big part of a patent process is making drawings. They tend to use Visio, which is like flying a 747 if you just want to walk next door. It's very, very complicated for that process. We made a purpose-built product. Why don't we go into that? That makes it very easy for the patent attorney to draw patent drawings, or if you're a technology person, you could probably do it as well. So go into the drawing. So here's an example of a drawing that might be made. You see all these drawings have to be numbered, etc. The system auto-numbers it, does all, easily connects it. You can name all this stuff. It just makes it very, very quick. But additionally, that drawing output this timing diagram. So it created automatically a second diagram, and then it created a flowchart automatically. And so by doing one drawing, you created 3 drawings, which are a requirement of the USPTO to have all this information in there. And then it automatically, if you want to go to the view section of this, created all of the text and what's called the specification, the brief description of the drawing. All of that is created automatically and written, and then formatted and numbered automatically. That was usually take about 35 hours for a patent attorney to do a patent. We have it down to about 10 or 12 hours, which we hope is going to translate into much more affordability for the entrepreneurs and startups wanting to play in this big company game of patents. I can give you, during the Q&A, I can tell you a lot of disaster stories for companies who haven't been protected with their IP, and we hope that this product will, you want to go to the one slide that show the results there? So this is from those areas we were able to take 35 hours down to 10. Usually it's somewhere between 10 and 14 hours versus 35 hours, so some pretty good results. And thank you. How did I do, less than 5 minutes? So I get 6 minutes for questions, right? What kind of questions? Yes, sir. We have a network of patent attorneys that use our product, so we can point you in the right direction, but the whole point was to make it, we don't think it's necessarily smart for an amateur to try to create a patent, because a poorly written patent is almost worth nothing. So you don't do your own brain surgery, you don't do your own patents, but there's a lot of superfluous work that a patent attorney has to do that adds a tremendous amount of cost to your cost. And so what we have is, we have patent attorneys that will, using our tool, create provisional patents for $1,500 for smaller companies, kind of as a starter thing, and a fully enabled non-provisional patent for about $5,000, which is somewhere between 25 to 30% of the normal cost of this. Other questions? Yes, sir. So we do audit checks on the attorneys that are in our network with patent attorneys that we check, and so they do look at some of their work. But largely, you don't really increase the quality with this tool directly, but it does reduce the number of errors. 1 out of 5 patents has some sort of error, either a numbering error or whatever. That usually costs you about $500 to get that corrected down the road. Because the computer's generating the numbers and all this, it eliminates those errors. And we're hoping that gives the patent attorney more time to focus on what are called the claims, which is the important thing for them to spend their mental cycles on, and hopefully increasing that quality. Yes, sir? Yeah, it's a great question, because we actually built a bunch of hacks of these tools in 2004, proved that these patent attorneys that were using it, no one else could use it. You had to be a total software developer to use the tools, but we proved they got way more efficient. And I went out to the market about 2006, 2007, and every patent attorney said, "Are you crazy? You're going to reduce the amount of billable hours by half." And so we didn't do anything. But about 2010, something changed, and now fixed fee is the trend for patent attorneys. And now they're saying, how do I get more efficient? How do I get more effective? So they're motivated to do this. We just had to time it right. Other questions?
Well, you
that was
are
easy.
The first one in history to ever go under time.
Our tool is so efficient that